My name is Deo Hello everyone, my name is Deo Kiggudde, and I am the Acting Executive Director for OpenStreetMap Uganda, locally known as MapUganda. Today I'll be taking you through some of the highlights that we work with and hoping to work with around drones and drone technology with OpenStreetMap Uganda. For those who have noticed, really the drone ecosystem has grown over the years, and really MapUganda has also been taken on and taken fold to this rising use of drones. Since 2016 has been really embracing the promotion of drone technology through mapping across all sectors of the economy and trying to promote the use of drones with various organizations and institutions and government agencies. So why drones? There's been really a very big increase in demand for the use of drones across the country, but as well as the globe. The perception of drones that are only used for military as well as playthings and play toys is getting a little bit away, and more people are actually seeing the need and the use of accessing that really quick high resolution imagery over small or medium large areas that can really make a difference, especially nowadays with the post-disaster assessment mapping. It's really becoming key for someone to have that really bird's eye view around disasters and actually how they've affected the surroundings. And really with the really big conversations around climate change and environmental degradation, drones have actually really been a big way of documenting the use and documenting the devastation that climate change is happening in the country, as well as I would say environmental degradation and abuse of the land or the environment is taking place through pollution, through deforestation. But even an in-depth look at some of the, I would say, risky places and environments that are actually cropping up over the globe. So definitely the use of drones across the world is definitely increasing. I just read recently that over the next 5 to 10 years, there's going to be over a 60% intake of drone technology, and this is becoming more sophisticated, more available, much easier for someone to really access. So we really are hoping that is also reworked through the mapping fraternity that we are delving in and really getting to use drone technology across the country. So with MapUganda, we have been really focusing a lot in the promotion of use of drones across the country. We do know there's a lot of stereotypes around using drones for only military and spying and the espionage kind of work, but really we've been really pushing organizations and NGOs to basically train them and equip them with very basic start of drones, and just getting them to learn how to use drones to be able to document, visualize, analyze some of the work that they do. We've tried to really break those barriers of making it so complicated and so complex for someone not even so much technical to be able to access drone technology and services. So we do have a training site now within the country that we it's quite small, but it's quite really useful and resourceful for us to have some of the trainers come and give some of the services to some of the really needed most people. We do train people on actually creating very simple auto mosaics and stitching photos together, making simple digital elevation models, digital terrain models, but really just getting them comfortable with the tool as well, and not looking at it like an alien kind of technology, but really working it towards the use and providing them that really depth understanding of the environment they're in. We've really been looking forward to incorporating a lot of tools. We work obviously with both open source and in purchasing, or we call proprietary software, but we do focus a lot of our work on Open Drone Map, which has been really phenomenal in really providing us the opportunity to analyze as well as incorporate most of the data that we collect into the OpenStreetMap ecosystem. We do obviously get some of these images and do digitize with them like we always do with OpenStreetMap, with the available imagery there. So it's something that we see coming off as a really big indicator of some of the work that we do. We also really want to break barriers around the regulations around the drones, the drone usage in Uganda. Currently, there is some kind of framework that someone has to use to operate a drone, but it's still very tedious, very bureaucratic, very lengthy, and almost impossible for some people to actually get some of these drone licenses and really have that conversation with agencies on actually how to use some of this technology. and we feel like if we spend more time in really restricting the use of drones within the country, we will be missing out on yet another evolution and technology that really can help us set aside some of the challenges, or at least document and clearly look into analyzing in depth some of the information that we want to be able to collect. We've really worked across different spectrums and sectors. In the humanitarian sector, we've actually in the last few years done some disaster response activities where we've assisted organizations document and visualize some of the nearby disasters, but also incorporating that into what OpenStreetMap looks like, and actually digitizing that into OpenStreetMap has really been key for us to really have and to really grow the understanding of drones across the country. It's something that I myself hold dear to and really have a lot of passion with it, and I always see drones really being used even beyond the humanitarian and development sector, but even in the construction sector. It's something that I really see a very big possibility taking place, and really people getting to really start using drones to remotely monitor their sites and